Can you hear me, Thelma? Hi, Shivani. Welcome. We're having a little internet issues. I can hear my partner Therma. She's on the call with us too. And we're trying to get the mic going, and it seems to be having a little issue. And my internet is slow as well. But we're going to go ahead and get started in about 2 minutes. Today, we're just going to go over the skin fundamentals of skin of color and maturing skin. And yeah, my internet's still telling me I have to wait. I hope you can hear me. Maybe put in the comments if you can't hear me. But hopefully, Therma can. Oh, Therma, can you hear me? Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see who else we have here. Okay. Right. Okay. Great. Therma said yes. Okay, let me see if I can get my other screen going so I can share my screen, and that's the problem I'm having. I'm gonna have to use my phone. Hold on. All right, let's see if we're going here. Derma, can you see how many people joined if we should just go ahead and start? Because I can't see it on my side. All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and start. Today, I'm Priya Thomas, and I'm an esthetician, makeup artist, and a skin botanical formulator. And I have a makeup line that's called Yuvana Beauty. We're going to be doing a series masterclass of 6 classes every Wednesday, 7 to 7:30. Today's class, we're going to discuss the skin fundamentals of melanin, um, skin of color, and maturing skin. So we're going to go through a quick guide. And first, the most important thing is identifying your skin type, knowing if you're oil, dry, combination, sensitive. Those are very key important to start with to choose the right products that is going to work best for your skin. So you don't want to have oily skin and use products that produces more oil. So you want to be sure to identify your skin type, and an esthetician can definitely do that, or a dermatologist. Next, you want to ensure that you cleanse gently. There's no rubbing hard with our skin of color because of the melanin that we produce, and inflammation and damaging to the skin causes production of melanin, which when you're, and also not the production of melanin, but it causes the skin to bruise or tear and have an injury to it. So as it's healing, you can actually get hyperpigmentation, which is dark spots. And that's widely seen with dark skin tones and melanin-rich skin tones and skin of color. So we're going to gently cleanse. And we use a cleanser that removes dirt without stripping your skin, especially as mature skin tends to be drier. So as an esthetician, we do double cleanse and start with a gentle oil-based type of cleanser, and then move into the second cleanse, which is more deeper penetration. The the third thing you want to also do with our skin type is hydrate and moisturize. This is key for smooth, radiant skin and helps your makeup apply better. So one of the things everyone talks about is, do we have to do those 5 steps, 7 steps, 11 steps of skincare? And I say yes and no. You might not need so many steps, but you definitely need 5 key steps that we're going to go over in our next series next week, Wednesday, same time. So we're hydrating and moisturizing, and it comes in a few steps. And protecting your skin barrier, that's what's very key. And that's what, as esthetician, what we look for is your skin barrier compromised? Do we have to get it back intact? Those good stuff. So we want to avoid over exfoliating and harsh products that can cause irritation and lead to hyperpigmentation. We don't want that. So treating hyperpigmentation, if we do get that, because we will, we have to treat it with care. So we use gentle brightening ingredients and avoid anything that's too aggressive. Again, we don't want to inflame the skin, damage the skin. We want to treat the skin and heal it. So one of the key ways of doing that is protecting your skin from the sun. And as color, skin of color and melanin rich skin, having an SPF 30 or higher is very, very important because when we're outside the sun, we produce melanin, which is a natural reaction to the sun, which is our natural body sunscreen, if you will. But with the deeper the melanin in the skin, the more melanin in the skin, the more you're going to have hyperpigmentation. So sometimes we see age spots in our cheeks when we go out on vacation and we come back and we're like, oh my God, I'm aging. It's age spots. It's not really age spots. It's sun damage that was caused by the sun, not wearing sunblock, and maybe not reapplying sunblock how you're supposed to, and not protecting your skin from the sun. So that's your skin healing now. And then because of all the melanocytes you produce, it turned hyperpigmented. So there is treatments you can do to help appease that. And that would be with a licensed esthetician. And if you need to go deeper in the layer and you're a woman of color, skin of color, I would say a dermatologist. So chemical peels is definitely a way to go. I know people get scared when they hear chemical. They're like, oh, chemical peel. So we are made of chemicals. We are chemicals. Water is a chemical. So chemical peels is not bad. There's different strengths of them at different stages. One being the most superficial, two being more deeper penetrated, and three really going in deep. And sometimes you see that big cast that comes out that looks a little scary. So I would not recommend three for someone that's dark skin, deep melanin rich. I would stick more to skin of color or melanin rich skin to stick with one first and make sure you get a chemical peel from an esthetician or a dermatologist that deals with melanin rich skin or skin of color. So when I say skin of color, I don't say black skin or black and brown skin because there's no black skin. I've never seen a black makeup that matches anybody's skin tone in this world. So I say we're all different shades of brown, and lighter you are, the whiter you are. It depends on the type of melanin you produce. So there's two types of melanin. There's one that produces a white type of melanin and one that produces the brown type of melanin. So depending on what type of melanin you produce, that's, goes with your skin type. So if you get red in the sun, you probably produce the white melanin. If you tend to tan in the sun, you produce the brown pigmented melanin. And that changes how you do your skincare. That changes the products you use. That also changes what type of procedures you do. Like micro needling, a lot of estheticians don't recommend it for rich melanin skin, meaning dark skin, because of the inflammation it causes. That's how it works. It causes inflammation to rebuild the skin, rebuild collagen, and give you that nice soft skin, like that baby skin we're all looking for. So you don't want to, if you do microneedling, you want to start off with nano, the lowest size, and work your way up. But make sure you go to someone that specializes in skin of color and rich melanin skin. So those are my tips on that part. Definitely with the SPF, always wear SPF 30 or higher. This helps prevent dark spots from getting darker and protects against premature aging. The sun have UVA and UVB, UVC rays. UVA, we remember that by UVA is aging, UVB burning. So just remember it that way. And we don't want to burn the skin and we don't want to age the skin. So the radiation that comes through, because we do need the sun for vitamin D, of course, but not the UV radiation that's coming through that we don't want. Once that radiation hits our skin, it damages our collagen and our elastin. And once it's damaged, it's pretty hard to get them back. And that's where the peptides and the cremamides, and all those hyaluronic acid comes in, niacinamide. We have to put all those back due to the pollution in the air. We're aging. After 35, a lot of things slow down for us, especially elastin and collagen. So imagine when you're in your 20s, your elastin and collagen is like this. You have many, And as you get older, it spreads apart. You miss like two or three, now you're down to like this. So you want to make sure you build back in that as you age. So yes, that's where the 5-step skincare type of routine comes in, that it puts that back in. Definitely a nighttime routine is really important. And we're going to go through that next week, talk about a daytime routine, an evening routine, and how to properly cleanse your face, and also the strokes on how you're using it on your skin. So a lot of times my clients, they put their thing on like this, and I'm like, no, we want to go up. Everything we do is against gravity. We want to go up. So we can give ourselves our own. I'm 47 years old, and I always go up with everything I do, go up the nose, up the forehead. So we're going to go through some lymphatic drainage that you can do on your own self. That's really important to help you keep that snatch chisel looked. And then how to avoid those age spots and all those spots from breaking out. Now, the sun also interrupts when it does break down the collagen and elastin. That's where the wrinkles come in. Because now, after you don't have that strong, like, fence holding up whatever is supposed to hold up, it starts to break down, and then it starts to sag, and all hell breaks loose. So we want to avoid that. The sun is not our friend. And going in the beach and basking in the glow is probably not a good idea, especially over 30. We want to, keep the body intact. So definitely protecting from the sun. Hydration is definitely a key. We want to make sure we drink that water. I have a hard time doing that. It's tough. But yes, we definitely want to hydrate. And sugar. I never knew sugar was a major problem, but yes, it is. It causes glycation, and sugar, causes aging in our skin, believe it or not. So as I stopped eating that Nutella from the jar at night, my skin started getting its elasticity back. It started glowing again, and my wrinkles up here were like really bad, and now they're like smooth out. And I haven't had any lip fillers, Botox, or any lip thing like that. I do have my own skincare line that I do use for the past 3 years, and it definitely including a daytime and a nighttime routine was a change, and facials. Definitely doing your facials and light chemical peels does a big difference. So definitely get yourself a routine is very important. Just like we take care of everyone else, our home and our children, and we make sure everything's done, and we go to the doctor for everything, we should also think about our skin. It's not being selfish. It's about the skin is the largest organ of our body, and I think you should take 10 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes at night to take care of the largest body of the organ. It's the first thing people see is your skin. So a healthy body shows a healthy skin. So we're also going to go over some diet stuff. I'm not a dietitian, but I will tell you, I think a nutritionist in your in your pocket of doctors is a good idea. At least have him or her one time to set you with a plan on things to eat that helps with collagen, elastin, hair and nails, that type of diet, and what to stay away from. And sugar is one of them, and I really did not know that. So I didn't know. I thought sugar was associated with diabetes, but it definitely has a lot to do with your skin. And the sun. I was bathing in the sun. I used to buy that Hawaiian tropic spray, spraying it on, and bathing in the sun. That was my thing. And I think I opened the doors up to lupus with that. So now I cannot go in the sun, or else I have a lupus flare up. So definitely the skin is an important organ. It can open the doors to a lot of other autoimmune issues in your body, other issues, skin issues. It flares up a lot of other things in your body, can cause fatigue. So definitely having a sunscreen, and not all sunscreens are made equal. Definitely for skin of color, because some sunscreens can leave a gray cast, and You want to look for a sunscreen that has a tint in it. That's great. And also a sunscreen that doesn't have synthetic ingredients in it. So a mineral type of sunscreen. So that's what I would say towards the sunscreen part is very important. So back to the nutritionist, having a nutritionist is a good idea because it's a whole body system that works together. So you buying all these creams and skincare is not going to help if inside is not functioning. Like sometimes we get the dark circles under our eyes. I get a lot of clients with that. And sometimes it's not even your skin, it's they're low in iron. And that is a sign of having low iron is dark circles and pale skin and dehydrated skin sometimes. So there's actually like a iron deficiency face look that you can look up and you can tell someone that's iron deficiency by their eyes. So and their face. Just like lupus, when you're on prednisone, you get this round lupus moon face that I got when I was on 60 milligrams of prednisone. So definitely is important to take care of the skin. Like I said, it's the largest organ in the body, and it's worth you taking 15, 20 minutes a day to take care of it morning and night. That's my advice. So hopefully you stick with me on our next series where we actually get into the skincare routine and I show you how to cleanse. We'll do a 5-step routine that goes by really quick. And I use a fan to go in between my steps. So this is my daughter's fan. I can't find my fan. So this is what I use to dry it in between while I'm doing something else. So it sits and it does what it has to do before I put on the next layer. So hope to see you next week at 7 p.m. And sorry for starting late. We were having some internet issues, but hopefully that will be taken care of. All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Therma.